This is my last video of the day because I run out of room on my phone. I'm at the Country Club Plaza area in Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm just going to turn this around and show you. It's beautiful, right? That's a pretty special place, that spot right there. A lot of neat things happen there. A lot of, protests happen at that park. Just neat things can happen there. You just never know what can happen. There's street preaching that happens here. I know it might be kind of bright. I'm gonna just show it to you from this perspective. I hope you can see it. But it's Friday. Friday's a big deal. It's Friday and Saturday. Everybody comes here. All kinds of people from all around the city. Because we are merged with Kansas City, Missouri and Kansas City, Kansas. So it isn't just food and shopping, although the smells are delicious, okay? But neat things do occur down here. I've seen street preaching happening. And you see how we have our Kansas City Royal flags right now. You know, we go through all kinds of beautificating and pretty trees and the pretty flowers and Cheesecake Factory. I've never been there. Live music happens here. It's pretty neat at night too. Do you know what I'm saying? But one thing I think we're known for, is the city of fountains. So there's lots and lots and lots of fountains. Water fountains. So again, I'm just saying this is like a compare and contrast for that vision that I'm mentioning to you. If we would just take our tithing from 1 year. See, there's a musician right there. And just give back to our community with paint and plants. I'm asking someone to rise up in my community and help me make this vision happen, okay? It's from the Lord. And let the Lord show it to you. He'll send you the dream, okay? You know what I'm saying? He'll show it to you like he showed it to me, and that's how we know that we're supposed to get together about this idea. So look at that. Look at Seventh Church of Christ Scientists. I mean, this church is everywhere, you guys. So I'm gonna spin around. This is kind of usually the usual route that I take, and if it is kind of loud, I'm sorry. I mean, it's just really windy here today. That's a big reason why I don't try to just get out of the car and just start walking around with my phone, because it's just too windy. So I'm just gonna keep showing you how fancy it is. Fancy schmancy. Ooh, look at that. Noodles and Company. Woo-hoo. They use Wisconsin cheese. Hey, I'm from Wisconsin. See, don't you just love that? Look at that. Beautiful. Did you see her? Her violin? And the people upstairs enjoying her music? See, it's so windy here, guys. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, look, there's another musician. That's not going on. I don't know. You know, in 2017, you know, people are thinking about World War III and doomsday. And look, the perspective that I'm coming from is, you guys, so what if we paint and plant some plants and the end of the world happens anyway? Well, you know, come on, you guys. Starbucks coffee. We have a mission to give people inspiration at such a time where there's just so much darkness, and it's a way for us to be outside of our church buildings, and you know, people will come up to us and talk to us, and we could witness to them. And do you know what I'm saying? There's so many nice things that can happen through a testimony like this. Six minutes. So yeah, I'm believing in this vision. If you guys want to start nicknaming the mayor, that's cool. Because I feel in my spirit that is a goal of mine, you guys. And I really do kind of look at this YouTube channel. I do kind of see it as sort of like a what you call it, a resume. You know, flipping tables at churches isn't the only thing that's on my mind, guys. Okay? I'm a girl. I like to decorate. I like to make things pretty. Okay? Alright, well that's the end of that. I'm gonna get out of this town. I got a couple minutes left. So yeah, I encourage you guys to, you know, I'm sure there's other cool things to look at. Like the PBS documentary series. I think it's called E2 Design. All I remember though is Brad Pitt is one of the narrators, and Morgan Freeman is one of the other narrators. And there's a lot of just amazing examples from all over the world of the best things that are working in beautifying their cities and their communities and their, you know, like renovating old buildings and turning them into green buildings, you know, using recycled things from, I mean, one guy recycled slabs of concrete from a bridge and built his house with it. I mean, just really amazing ideas. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. So, I have to hold on to this phone while I turn. So I just have a lot of ideas about how I want to help meet the needs of our people in a way that isn't happening. And on a personal level, that's just how I'm made. Okay, I want to fill the gap in a way that isn't being addressed. And I want to find solutions. I'm not this person who just loves to complain about life. It's not my way. It's not my style. I want to come up with a solution. I make a fuss because I have a solution. And for most of my life, I keep it all inside. Like, I really don't let anybody know about what I'm really thinking, because it's like I'm waiting for the right timing and I'm waiting for the right people. And if you understand where I'm coming from, it's a big deal to not just like tell everybody about your ideas, because you have way too many people coming around trying to tell you, well, you can't do that. That'll never work. I mean, you know how that is. People who do have a dream and a vision, their stories. They are some of the people that have been, the biggest failures in their life. It's kind of how I am. I've been a big failure all my life. And what I'm saying to you is, like, as you come to your state of confidence and self-actualization, after you recover from extreme traumas, the best way to get on with your life is to have a dream and have a vision. And for whatever reason, 2017, it's the year that I want to finally start getting on with this second half of my life. I'm almost 50 years old. This is what I want for the rest of my life. I want to start making my reality, but I know that I can't do it by myself. So what better way than to use YouTube to share these ideas and share these visions, and just wait, because that's how God works in my life. I put it out there and it'll come back to me. It'll match up. I just have faith. It's not a pattern in my life necessarily. It doesn't really work like that. I just feel like now's the time. I gotta do something special with my life. I gotta get out, I gotta start giving back to the community. I need to start being the salt and the light. I can't be under a bushel anymore, I've been in the oppression. I feel like I've spent 15 years stuck and trapped in these churches, helping some false shepherd to fleece the flock. I mean, if you look at one of my church rants about the mega church, that was something that was impacting me at the time. All these things that were happening all around me, where it's like, man, when is it going to be my turn to be discipled and grow in my gifts so I can give back to the community? I don't want to give anything to this church.